Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to talk about how long I've been gone. Welcome back. Today I wanted to just share a quick flip through of the chronic illness planner from Bloom that I got Friday. I received it on Friday. So it came with this, Believe in Yourself, and then the receipt, and it was bubble wrapped. So it was protected. It is forgot what they called it, but it has some little oopsies on it, like there's a dent here, and so it's not a perfect condition, so I got it half off, I think. Sorry, hey y'all, this is Latrice again. It is Tuesday. So I'm doing a planner video. So again, I just want to say hello. Thank you for coming back. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe after you've watched this video. And let's dive on in. So again, I picked up this planner because I have a chronic diagnosis, or a diagnosis with chronic symptoms, however you want to call it. And I track my symptoms on a regular basis. I switched to the Filofax. I am a personal size planner most of the time, but this is what I've been rocking with and changing with month by month. I track my symptoms in here. So on the weekly spread this week, last week, nope, this was the first week in June. Clearly I didn't track anything. But what I typically do is track my symptoms. This is typically how I track my symptoms. A week on 2 pages and a horizontal. My symptoms have flared up over the past week. And so, as you can see, I didn't even track Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because it was a rough weekend. I actually got an increase in medicine on Thursday. So we're hoping that will help. So far, not so good, but this is how I decided to track the symptoms, to try to keep it all on one calendar. And so I did Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Again, I was not feeling good on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, I left work early on Wednesday. But I can't encapsulate the symptoms like I need to on this. So this will tell me, yes, I had spasms, but I have spasms, was it last week? Or the week before, I had spasms in my eye, and I can't put that on here. And they change all over my body. So sometimes it's just my legs, sometimes it's just the left side of my body, sometimes it's all over my back, my face, my legs, my torso. So, and I can't encapsulate that here. So that's why I like to do it the horizontal way. And I realized that again when I tried this. I thought about it before. I did order a document, insert from Peanuts Planner Co. where I could track it for the month, but there was too many different symptoms on there. That was ridiculous, because the list goes on and on. The symptoms I have are ridiculous, and so I thought I'd try this. That didn't work out, so I'm going back to this because then I can just write it all out. But anyway, all that to say, I ordered the chronic illness planner from Bloom, and to be honest with y'all, they weigh about the same because I have so many sections in here. This weighs the same as my personal. I carry a tote bag for the most part, but I can't carry this around with me all the time. I'm already trying to lighten my load so that it's easier to carry my purse, especially when I have to use my cane, which I've been using more. Said all that to say, let's flip through this baby. So I like it, but I will keep looking or create something on my own. So this is a chronic illness planner, chipboard, pretty. The coil is like a bronzy color. It's nice. They have gold corners on here. I hope y'all can see all of this. That should be a little bit better. Let's see. And it says chronic illness planner. And I'll put my name here is braver than they believe, stronger than they feel, smarter than they think, and loved more than they know. And then you put the year, your phone number, email, word for the year. This is undated, but it has the months on here, as you'll see. So if I was to start it now, I could either change these or go to June or July to start. And then it has the welcome, some community advice, ways to stay connected, being your own advocate, which I thought was pretty cool. Talking about getting familiar with your insurance, reviewing medical bills for errors, especially if you're paying out of pocket. Recognizing the value of your own voice, which as a social worker and just as a person with a chronic illness, this is huge, 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 huge. I had to change my neurologist because based on my diagnosis, he was like, there's nothing we can do for you, so there's no point of you getting MRIs. Actually, there is, to see if there's any changes in my body and my nerve endings to explain why the symptoms are happening more, or to say there's been no changes. We need to check something else to see if you are suffering with some other diagnosis. So yeah, you have to speak up for yourself or they will do you dirty. And then give feedback, good and bad. Let everybody know who you're communicating with, what information you need or that they need to impart to you. Either way. And for your family and friends too, give them feedback on, let me do some things, because sometimes my family doesn't want me to do anything and I need to still be able to do some things on my own. And knowing when a second opinion is appropriate. And sometimes that's all the time. Anyway, so prepping for appointments. I have a journal, which one day I'll do a flip through on here, where you can actually track your daily symptoms, journal about your symptoms, and then there's a monthly spread so you can track your symptoms in one place so that you can tell the doctor, look, this is what I've been going through the past 3 months. And you can take notes. So we'll talk about that on another video. I did an old video, but I'll do a new one. So how to prepare for the appointments, finding reliable info online, because everything on Google ain't the truth. Helpful resources, so like the names of support systems, support groups, mantras, positive thoughts. This could be scriptures to other ways of coping, podcasts and books. I have not found a whole lot of books on adrenal leukodystrophy, so I'm continuing to look to see what I can find. And then you write a letter to yourself. Things not to do. So what's okay to be left undone? My office, because it's a mess right now. Things that drain me, trying to do too much. Things I can't control, and then things I want to get rid of, do more or less of this year and the rest of the year, because we're at the end of the second quarter. And junk food is on my list. I have gained weight between this new job and then having time off. I need to get that weight off, which is exacerbating, I'm sure, some of the issues. So mood tracker, cranky all the time. No, I'm just kidding. Your joy list, what you love about yourself, I feel best when. So just some things to self-care for you. Health visions, goals, medication, medical summary. So this is good information. Medical expense, food sensitivity tracker. And when they created this, they talked to a bunch of folks dealing with, I'm going to say women, dealing with chronic illnesses so that they could put together a comprehensive planner. I love all of these things. And again, you could fill it out, and I like a tote bag. So when I go to my doctor's appointment, I absolutely could take this with me. But I also can create that in a smaller, compact way, so I can carry it everywhere. Appointment tracking, there's quite a few of those. Yearly medical overview, and then some notes pages. And then we jump into last year in review. So if you can remember those things. I can't remember yesterday, so that part's not for me. So let me see if I can zoom in a bit for you. All right, so planning for January. This month I'll try, this month I will not. On hard days I will remember. My wellness goals, so exercise, diet, and water intake, social and mental health. Currently what I'm feeling, reading, learning, appreciating, monthly checklist. Refill medications is a good one because I always get to the last minute and forget, which I have a prescription I need to pick up, and it'll be tomorrow because it's already 5 and they close at 5:30. So you get a month on 2-page spread. Again, it's undated, but like I said, it has January on here. It is a Sunday through Saturday start, but because it's undated, if you like a Monday start, you can always put stickers on here. There is a quote. And then we're going to flip to the monthly spreads, weekly spreads. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly spreads per month, and a notes page and then the month in review. So it's a rinse and repeat. That's what it looks like the rest of the planner. And then at the end, you get your note page, your year in review at the end, and then there's some coloring pages. These coloring pages stress me out. It's too many itty bitty pieces. It's beautiful, but it's too many itty bitty pieces to color. One step at a time. That one I could do. That's pretty. And then there's stickers. So let's see if we can get you in there. Appointments, time blocks. This looks like fire. And I know sometimes it's a burning sensation in neuropathy or just in your nerves. So I could see this being used a lot if that's what that's for. Triggers, medicine refills, self-care, and then just some other stickers. So that's cute. And then there's 2 pockets and then the back. So I'm gonna go back quickly over the weekly page. So it's a week on one page and it's the same all the way through. So let me get a little close for you. So Monday, hour slept. You put that here, how I'm feeling. So you rank yourself 0 to 10, pills, water, and then in here you could put your daily to-dos. It's not much bigger than a personal size, so I imagine it's not too far off from, you know, filling out a weekly spread. Yeah, a little bit smaller, but you could put your to-dos for the day and that kind of thing, or write out your symptoms. What they have here though is healthy habits for self-care. So you have 2 trackers, and then this one is a symptom tracker. Sorry. And like I said, this is great if, you know, I have repeated, so a headache would be great. General spasms, great. But if I want to document where each spasm took place, I could easily use this just on spasms. Everyday victory, so something that was victorious for you, or I call them successes or stumbles, and then notes or journaling. So I think it's a nice planner. I love the weight of it. It's not too heavy, so I could see this carrying around this with my tote bag. But I don't know about tracking my symptoms this way. It's cool though, you have both. So the other things you would want to track, so like prepping my lunch the night before, prepping dinner, journaling, I could track all of those things and my symptoms, as well as write them here. I take pills 3 times a day now, so the 2 pills won't catch it, but what I would do is add that in here as a tracker. So there's multiple ways you could use this. Like I said, it's lightweight. I love the concept and how they did everything. I don't know if I'm going to use it or give it away because it's not quite what I'm looking for. At best, I would like to carry a half-letter size planner. This could fit in most of my purses because not all of them are tote bags. This would not. But it would be cool to have at home or to do stickers, because I do have some awesome stickers from an Etsy shop that tracks symptoms, and they will go in here and it will be a good place to journal. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But again, I just wanted to share this flip through of the Chronic Illness Planner from Bloom Planners. I love their stuff. I have some of their stickers. I've grabbed a couple of their planners in the past. But yeah, I am a personal size girl at the time, and their half letter or close to half letter does not meet my needs. So I was excited to see this, and because it's undated, you know, she may also end up on my shelf until next year, so I can start her off in the beginning of the year instead of starting in July and then looping back. I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I will check with you all later. Have a beautiful week. Bye.